Hey team, what's going on? I want to shoot a quick video for you guys with some training notes and updates. It is the 28th and I'm going to be gone from June 30th to July 9th. So we're not going to have any training on the 30th or July 8th. But I wanted to kind of give you guys some things to think about while I'm gone and some things to work on. And really this is just going to be a video summarizing the email I'm sending to you, but we talk so much about the pipeline and how pipeline's always huge in any business or organization, and especially in ours. And so really what I would encourage you guys to do, I've sent this out before, I'll send it again. If you haven't already, I would save this as your own. I would update your name. I would call it on mine. I've got it. I always call it my Dream Big Pipeline. You see, I use this myself. Okay. And then you can kind of put any actual active leads that you're working on or people you may be talking to. And the other thing that we talk a lot or we're talking about is a memory jogger. And so this is a guy named Eric Worre, and he's got a list here on this memory jogger. And again, he uses this. Here's the disclaimer. This guy, this Eric Worre, he uses it for network marketing, which is recruiting, more recruiting people into. And again, think of more really traditional multi-level marketing, whether it's like Herbalife or Juice Plus or Jamberry or something along those lines, right? And while we have a recruiting component, that's not our main focus, right? So I want you to think of this really more in building your insurance side hustle, right? If you want to use it from the recruiting standpoint, you certainly can. So with anything, I always encourage, kind of take the good, spit out the bad, right? Eat the meat, spit out the bones. He's going to kind of give you a little overview here, what he's doing, what he's thinking about, but really it comes down to, and I'll even highlight it in here, this page here, kind of starting on page 5 and going further, is just starting with a list of kind of like everyone you know, right? And now some of you may be wanting to reach out to friends, family, neighbors, etc., and saying, hey, I'm in the business, I'd love an opportunity to help you, $17 Amazon gift card challenge. In my opinion, it's low-hanging fruit, and most people would probably say, sure, no problem. Okay, it's not as hard as maybe doing life insurance or financial services or other things that maybe, or even some of the, again, the Juice Plus, the Herbalife, where they're having to spend new money that they haven't already been spending. This is, again, a business where they're already paying it. They're already budgeting for insurance, right? And especially if you can go and save money, it's a win, right? So I want to encourage you guys who want to do that, do it. Right, and feel good about it. There's lots of industries and businesses where people get help all the time from family and friends, okay? Those of you who are like, ick, I don't want to do it. I really don't want to reach out to my mom and try and sell her insurance. Don't worry about it. Then don't do it, okay? This is a low pressure, no pressure thing. I'm just trying to get you guys kind of kicked off and rolling with ideas to help build your funnel. What I like about this list, though, is, okay, in the beginning, he kind of talks about friends, family, etc. Then he starts going on, is, okay, all the people in your cell phone, not all of them are going to be friends. Some of them may be acquaintances. Some of them may be business people. Some of them may be vendors you work with. Some of them may be it really depends, right? And then, obviously, he kind of talks through social media. It could be Facebook, LinkedIn, other areas. Friends, church, hobbies. Here's really where I want you guys to think about. People you do business with, right? Do you have a good relationship with your mechanic? And it may sound silly, but, do you take your car into a mechanic, every once in a while, or your dentist or a doctor or somewhere where you're like, huh, that's interesting. No, they're not like a BFF. They're not a great friend, but yeah, I've got their contact info. I could shoot them an email or drop them a text and be like, hey, love an opportunity to help you out. They're getting their insurance somewhere. Why not with you? So that's what this list does, is it just creates an opportunity to think through so many different types of people and professions that I should say, that know you or are in your center of influence at some level, but that you're not actively thinking about. Like, a little different to think about, hey, who's my pet groomer? Who is the property manager? My veterinarian? Okay, and I realize some of these may not apply, right? Water supplier, some of them may not. My dry cleaner. Look, I take stuff to my dry cleaner all the time. This is convicting for me. When's the last time I've talked to Kristen about her car insurance or her auto? I could just drop her car and be like, hey, you know what? I'd love to be a resource. When's your auto insurance come up for review? Worst thing I can do is save you some money. And if I can't beat your rate and save you money, I send you a $17 Amazon gift card, right? I can do that. And I can tell you, historically, I have built my business. A lot of my business has not just been with friends and family, but just people that you're engaged with in daily life talking to, right? Because again, it's a business that everyone needs. And then again, it's just going down here. Who are people that are your former coach, former coworkers, former teachers? Who sold you your air conditioner? Blah 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 blah. And then it's going to ask for people that that are sort of different adjectives or personality types, right? And then it's going to go and it's going to start asking about more activities. Again, kickboxing, karate, football, etc. Then it's going to ask about people, in different states, in different countries, okay? And really the encouragement would be, what you would do is you would start with that. This is easy and it does not cost anything, okay? And what I would do is I would update on this sheet here, okay? If you right click on the bottom and then you go move or copy, this will pop up in a second here, hopefully. And then I go create a copy. And now I've kind of got a blank page that I can sort of work with here. And then when this comes up, really what I would do is I'm going to just clean it up and I'm going to call it the list. Oh, I hit move or copy again. I'm just going to call it the list. And then I'm just going to put out on here all of the different people that come to mind. And really what they will tell you is, sort of don't put past judgment at first, right? So I'll call this the list. And then I'll go up here and I'll just kind of highlight all this stuff. And then again, opportunity name, you don't even have to fill all of it out, but I'd probably put their name. And again, if you do have email and phone number, I'd put it out there. And the more you build that out, the better. And then it's, hey, don't pass judgment on it. Don't be like, oh, you know what? My auto mechanic would never do auto insurance with me or homeowners insurance with me. The idea is you're just putting everyone out there. Doesn't mean you have to contact everyone on them. But the idea is you're starting to create that, right? That now becomes a source of a pipeline for you, okay? So you can start to build through that. I've got some word tracks that I've created. I'm going to actually ask Ty on our team to resend that out. I lost part of my signature lines when I switched my new computer, but I'll ask him to resend that out so you would have a way to email some people if you wanted, or text them if you were really wanting to kind of get rolling with it right away. But this would definitely be a great project to work on over the next few weeks. I promise you at some level it will spur you on and help you, okay? If you guys have any questions or need anything, let me know. You can always hit me up on my phone. And I hope you guys have a great few weeks, and we will see you soon. Dream big and make it happen.